Good morning, it's John Piper with a weekend video clip, and it's Sunday the 20th of October. Flew back from Thailand yesterday, one of those 12-hour flights, never great, but a good book to read on Megadeth, rather oddly. Not exactly my kind of music, but a good book, and some really good films actually. White House Down I strongly recommend. Anyway, we're looking here at a chart of the daily Dow. Basically we've seen this peak here, we've seen 5 waves down from there, and we're now seeing this possibly corrective rally, but it's been very strong. Expiry yesterday was no big deal at this point in time. However, it's expiry plus or minus 2 days, so next couple of days could be important, remains to be seen. If you look at the S&P, we get a slightly different pattern, and it could be that we saw a wave 3 to there, then possibly a wave 4, and now a final rising wedge type move, which would mean you see we're right on the trend line at this point in time, so we could then see a pullback now, which would fit in with the major bear case, i.e. that we're going to see a much bigger move now, but also allow a sort of final fifth wave move to complete the rising diagonal, final fifth wave diagonal into the Christmas period. So there's a few possibilities here. It would be a negative for that count if we actually made much more progress from current levels. So there's still a case that we're going to see a pullback. So we look at FTSE. On FTSE we still have the peak came in here in May, 5 waves down there, possible flat correction, we discussed that, another possible 5 waves down there. So again we've got quite a close test, but unless we go above this level there, the count still allows for a sharp fall. So again that's one possibility. The other count which I discussed is that this is actually some kind of corrective move, doesn't count like it, but these things can happen. 5 waves up here, followed by an A, B, C, and now it's resuming passive action. So it's currently the wave pattern is somewhat confused. We've had expiry. The next couple of days could be critical. Pullbacks are suggested, various different techniques. So I'll be watching as I can. We have seminars the next 3 days in Dorking, Watton House. But I will be monitoring the market quite carefully, so I will alert you if I see something that I think is particularly interesting. Okay, gold has seen some life in the week, quite a nice blip up. This still counts as a clear ABC. This could be a B wave, so we could still see that move up I've been talking about, but it would probably be corrective at this point. Not enough to go on right now. I'll have a look at the shorter term action. Okay, this is the rally so far, so we have got a 1, 2, maybe a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that could be an ABC. If we see a pullback, we are seeing a pullback now, and we then saw one. If we see one more rally, then we have a 5, and that would look more encouraging. And we then look for the pullback to go along with maybe an extreme stop above the high. So gold is now becoming interesting again, as long as we see that new high. Now well, pound euro is adhering to the script quite well. We had 5 waves down there, following this A, B, C. Now another A, B, C. So we saw this peak around 1.2. Let's go down a scale. Okay, the wave count since the peak. This is the hourly chart. It's not crystal clear. I mean, it could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, it's not a bad count. Rather small waves 1 and 2 though. Certainly this looks corrective, A, B, C, but again we really need a bit more downside to confirm, especially a break below there would be quite damaging to the chart pattern here. So extreme stops for those of you who want to use that system down below. If we look at pound dollar though, we've seen this sharp rally basically on the reprinting. The dollar's weakened, but we're again retesting this major trend lines that we're talking about. So there's still a short case there. We got stopped out of the positions we took, but I will certainly reshort this if get another signal. Let's go down a scale. You can see the blip down here is not very interesting. Plus we've got this 5 waves up here, which of course is a worry for pound. Well, good for the pound and strengthening. Although of course a stronger pound isn't necessarily good for everybody. But anyway, we'll see how this develops. We could easily retest and blip down a bit more as a C wave. But right now pound dollar looks positive, but pound euro still looks negative. So let's have a quick look at euro dollar before we close. And euro dollar is confirming the script quite nicely. You see this triangle here. So turns out I counted really 1, 2, 3. So we have got the fourth wave in progress, still looking for a move for 145 thereabouts, and that is coming in on cue. So we have a stronger euro and we have a weakened dollar at the moment. So that count is still online for success. So look at the shorter term action there. Well, we could see a breakout here. Obviously the previous peak is there. We're just retesting that at the moment. So that's certainly something to. So we have an ABC here. Sorts 1, 2. This could be some kind of third wave breakout. So euro dollar looks positive. Okay, that's all for this sort of short clip. Hope you found that interesting and useful. I say the next couple of days could be fairly critical. Although, I mean, certainly we see some kind of selling spike at the open on Monday. That would be something to go for. Subject to your own risk controls and your own trading parameters. So there will not be a report Tuesday morning, but there will be on tomorrow if need be, and a report on Wednesday. Thanks for listening. Hope you have a great weekend. Bye for now. Thanks again. Cheers.